Good morning to all of you. Today we are starting our next chapter number 4 of business studies, planning. Planning, it is a primary function or first and important function of management. Planning means deciding future course of action in advance is called planning. Deciding object of the organization is planning. Where we are at present and where we want to go in future, answer given by planning. Planning is the process of deciding in advance for future course of action. Planning, thinking in advance what is to be done, when it is to be done, how it is to be done, and whom it should be done. All this question answered by planning. In simple word, we can say that planning is the bridge between we are standing today and we were want to reach. It is called planning. In planning involves setting the objective, decision making, and appropriate course of action for future for achieving the organizational objective. All this process is called planning. Another important thing is planning always developed for fixed period, and no business can go on planning endlessly. When we want to achieve any target, any goal, any object, first we prepare plans for achieving the target. So in planning process, we are setting the objective and also decided the course of action for achieving the target, for achieving the objectives. Planning. Without planning, if we start anything, it means we are jumping in the dark. So, if we want achieve anything, planning is compulsory, planning is must. So, at the end, the definition of planning is thinking about future course of action is called planning. Where we are at present and where we want to achieve or where we want to reach in future, answer given by planning. And what to do, how to do, when to do, and by whom to do, all these questions answered by plan. It is a primary, first, and important function of management. Now our next topic is characteristics, features, or natures of planning. First, planning contributes to objective. Planning is started with the determination of objective. We cannot think of planning in absence of objective. After setting up the objective, planning decide the method, procedure and step to taken for achievement of set objective. First characteristics. For a preparation of planning, objectives is compulsory. Without objectives, without any goal, we cannot set anything, any plan. So, for preparation of planning, present of objective is compulsory. In the absence of objective, no planning will be made. And in planning, for achieving the objective, we decide our method, we decide our procedure, we decide our step for achieving the objective. So, planning contribute to objectives. हम अभी कहाँ हैं, हमको फ्यूचर में कहाँ जाना है, फ्यूचर में किसी पर्टिकुलर टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए हमको कौन कौन से स्टेप्स, कौन कौन से प्रोसीजर, कौन से एक्शंस फॉलो करना है, हम क्या करना चाहते हैं, कैसे करेंगे, कौन सा पर्सन इस काम को फुलफिल करेगा, कब ये काम स्टार्ट होगा, ऐसे सभी क्वेश्चंस के आंसर हमको प्लानिंग देती है। प्लानिंग की फर्स्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है कि प्लानिंग के लिए ऑब्जेक्टिव्स का होना कंपलसरी है। अगर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ही नहीं है तो प्लानिंग भी प्रिपेयर नहीं होगी। सो फर्स्ट वी डिसाइड आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड देन आफ्टर डिसाइड फॉर अचीविंग द ऑब्जेक्टिव वी प्रिपेयर प्लान। इन प्लानिंग वी डिसाइड मेथड, प्रोसीजर एंड स्टेप फॉर अचीविंग द टारगेट। प्लानिंग में हम अपनी मेथड को, अपने स्टेप्स को, अपने प्रोसीजर को डिसाइड करते हैं उस पर्टिकुलर टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए जिसको हमने प्लानिंग के थ्रू फर्स्टली डिसाइड किया। सेकंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, प्लानिंग इज प्राइमरी फंक्शन ऑफ मैनेजमेंट। प्लानिंग इज प्राइमरी और फर्स्ट फंक्शन टू परफॉर्म टू by every manager. No other function can be executed by manager without performing planning. Function because objectives are set up in planning and other function depend on the objective only. Planning is a primary function of management. Without planning, no other function of management can work. So planning is the primary and first function of management because in planning we decide our objectives, and when we decide our objectives, after that all the function of management work properly, efficiently, effectively. So planning, for a planning, objective is compulsory. प्लानिंग मैनेजमेंट का फर्स्ट और प्राइमरी फंक्शन है बिकॉज इसमें हम अपने ऑब्जेक्ट डिसाइड करते हैं, और अगर किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ही नहीं है तो मैनेजमेंट के अदर फंक्शन लाइक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, स्टाफिंग, डायरेक्टिंग, कंट्रोलिंग, ये सभी फंक्शन कहीं पर भी ऑपरेट नहीं हो पाएंगे इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव। सो प्लानिंग प्राइमरी फंक्शन इसलिए है क्योंकि इसमें हम अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का टारगेट, अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का ऑब्जेक्ट डिसाइड करते हैं। जब ऑब्जेक्ट डिसाइड हो जाते हैं तो बाकी अदर फंक्शन प्रॉपरली वर्क करते हैं। परवेसिव, प्लानिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड एट ऑल लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट एंड इन ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. इट इज नॉट a function restricted to top level manager only, but planning is done by manager at every level. Formation of major plan and framing of overall policy is the task of top level manager, whereas departmental manager framing the overall policy in the task of top level manager, whereas departmental manager form plan for their respective departments and lower level manager makes plan to support the overall objective and to carry on day-to-day activities. Pervasive function, requirement of planning in all level of management, in all type of organization, top level, middle level and lower level. All three level required planning. Top level, prepare plans and policy with the help of planning. Department, prepare plans and policy for their department in middle level, and in supervisory level for day-to-day operation, supervisor and other person related to lower level management prepare planning by planning process. So planning is a pervasive process because requirement of planning is everywhere, every level of management, every organization is must. Third point, planning is futuristic or forward looking. Planning always means looking ahead, or planning is futuristic function. Planning is never done for the past. All the manager try to make prediction and assumption for future, and this prediction are made on the basis of past experience of manager and with the regular and intelligent scanning of general environment. Planning is a forward looking process. Planning is a futuristic or forward looking process because planning prepare for future course of action, and planning decide for future with the help of past experienced. पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस के थ्रू फ्यूचर के लिए प्लान डिसाइड होते हैं, और प्लानिंग इज़ अ रेगुलर प्रोसेस and intelligent scanning of general environment. When we fulfill, we decide our plan for future. प्लानिंग फॉरवर्ड लुकिंग या फ्यूचरिस्टिक प्रोसेस है बिकॉज प्लानिंग हमेशा फ्यूचर के लिए प्रिपेयर की जाती है, पास्ट के लिए नहीं। पास्ट के एक्सपीरियंस को स्कैन करके हम फ्यूचर के लिए प्रिडिक्शन, फ्यूचर के लिए एजम्पशंस डिसाइड करते हैं। सो प्लानिंग इज कॉल्ड फ्यूचरिस्टिक और फॉरवर्ड लुकिंग। प्लानिंग इज कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस. Planning is never ending or continuous process because after making plans also one has to be in touch with the change in changing environment and in the selection of the one best way. So after making plan also planner keep making changes in the plans according to requirement of the company. Planning is a continuous process. Planning is a ongoing or continuous process because first we prepare plan for future, and future is uncertain. When any change arise in future, we will modify our plan, we will change our plan continuously, regularly according to business environment, according to changes of business environment. So this process is run continuously, operate continuously, so called planning is a continuous process. Planning continuous process है जो हमेशा चलती रहती है। एक एक्टिविटी को फुलफिल करने के बाद दूसरी को कंप्लीट करने के लिए फिर प्लानिंग की जाती है। बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट चेंज होते हैं, उनके चेंजेस के अकॉर्डिंग प्लानिंग में भी चेंजेस करने पड़ते हैं। तो प्लान बार बार चेंज होते हैं, बार बार प्रिपेयर होते हैं, इसलिए ये प्रोसेस कंटिन्यूस और रेगुलर चलती रहती है। सो इट इज़ कॉल्ड प्लानिंग इज़ ए कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस। 6 point, planning involves decision making. The planning function is needed only when different alternatives are available and we have to select most suitable alternative. We cannot imagine planning is absence of choice because in planning function manager evaluate various alternative and select the most appropriate, but If there is one alternative available, then there is no requirement of planning. Planning involves decision making. In the process of planning, we prepare many alternatives for achievement of goal. And if we have many alternatives for achievement of any objectives or any goals, through a planning process, we select the best alternative for achievement of objective. In the process of planning, we decide many alternatives for achievement of goal, and then evaluate the best way for achievement of objective of organization. Through the planning process, we decide our best way for achievement of organizational goal. So planning is a process of decision making. प्लानिंग वही प्रोसेस है जिसमें हम किसी टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए बहुत सारे अल्टरनेटिव डिसाइड करते हैं, और प्लानिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू ही उन बहुत से अल्टरनेटिव्स में से बेस्ट अल्टरनेटिव का सिलेक्शन होता है, वो भी प्लानिंग के थ्रू ही होता है। सो प्लानिंग को डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस भी कहा जाता है। Planning is mental exercise. It is a mental exercise. Planning is a mental process which require higher thinking. That is why it is kept separate from operational activity by a tailor. In planning, assumptions and prediction regarding future are made by scanning the environment properly. This activity requires higher level of intelligence. Secondly, in planning, various alternatives are evaluated and most suitable is selected, which again require higher level of intelligence. So, it is right to call planning an intellectual process. Planning is mental exercise. Planning is mental exercise because planning required higher thinking. Planning required higher intelligence, because in planning we decide our prediction, our assumption, and for deciding prediction and assumption requirement of intelligence. And planning is also a mental exercise process, because when we decide any object required higher level intelligence, required higher level thinking, and for planning requirement of selection of most suitable course of action for achievement of objective. All this process fulfilled by higher thinking, higher intelligence, and higher mentality. So, planning is called mental exercise. Planning is called intellectual प्रोसेस। प्लानिंग के लिए हायर थिंकिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, इंटेलिजेंसी की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, बहुत सारे अल्टरनेटिव में से बेस्ट को सिलेक्ट करने के लिए भी इंटेलिजेंसी की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, किसी टारगेट को डिसाइड करने के लिए भी इंटेलिजेंसी और हायर थिंकिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है। इन सब के थ्रू हम ये कहेंगे कि प्लानिंग इज़ अ मेंटल एक्सरसाइज or planning is an intellectual process. Our next topic is importance or significance of planning. Importance of planning provides direction. Planning is concerned with predetermined course of action. It provides the direction to efforts of employee. Planning makes clear what employee have to do, how to do, etc. By stating in advance how work has to be done, planning provides direction for action. Employees know in advance in which direction they have to work. This leads to unity of direction also. If there were no planning, employee would be working in different direction and organization would not be able to achieve its desired goal. First importance of planning or significance of planning is planning provide direction. Planning provide direction because in planning process we decide in advance future course of action, and when we decide in advance future course of action, every employee know very well where we want to go, and every employee know very well in which direction they have to do work. So planning provide direction to every employee of the organization for achievement of organization goal. If we not prepare planning, no direction available for the employee for performing the work, and in the absence of a proper direction, organization cannot achieve their desired goal, desired objective. So we can say that at the end, by a proper planning, employee, subordinates, and other authorities receive proper direction, receive unity of direction with the help of proper planning. Second importance is planning reduce the risk of uncertainties. Organization have too many uncertainties and unexpected situations every day. Planning helps the manager to face the uncertainty because planner try to foresee the future by making some assumptions regarding future, keeping in mind their past experience and scanning of business environment. The plans are made to overcome such uncertainties. The plans also include unexpected risk such as fire or some other calamities in the organization. The resources are kept aside in the plans to meet such uncertainties. By a proper planning, we prepare in advance for future action. So, a proper prepare planning, manager face the uncertainties, manager reduce the risk of future because by preparation of plan, a manager foresee the future by making some assumption, some prediction for their past experience. So, by a prepare plan, a proper plan, manager makes arrangement for uncertainties, for risk which may arise in future. For a good plan, by a good plan, by a proper plan, a manager reduce the risk of fire, risk of calamities, and risk of change in business environment also. So at the end we can say that by a good plan, by a proper plan, manager reduce the risk, reduce the uncertainties, and also reduce the possible loss which may arise in future. एक अच्छे प्लान के थ्रू फ्यूचर में होने वाली रिस्क और फ्यूचर में रहने वाली अनसर्टेनिटीज़ को एक मैनेजर रिड्यूस कर सकता है, बिकॉज होने वाली अनसर्टेनिटीज़ और रिस्क जो रहती हैं फ्यूचर में होने वाले जो लॉस हैं, उनके लिए मैनेजर पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस के थ्रू फ्यूचर के लिए पहले से अरेंजमेंट कर लेता है। और जब वो पहले से अरेंजमेंट कर लेता है तो चाहे रिस्क बिजनेस इन्वायरमेंट में होने वाले चेंजेस की हों, अनसर्टिनिटीज़ की हों, या रिस्क फायर की हो, रिस्क क्लाइमेटीज़ की हो, या कोई अदर रिस्क हो, तो फ्यूचर में उसको फेस करने में प्लानिंग सपोर्ट करती है, हेल्प करती है। प्लानिंग रिड्यूसेस ओवरलैपिंग एंड वेस्टफुल एक्टिविटीज। The organizational plans are made keeping in mind the requirement of all departments. The departmental plans are derived from main organizational plan. As a result, there will be coordination in different departments. So, the other hand, if the manager, non-manager and all the employees are following course of action according to plan, then there will be integration in the activities. Plans ensure clarity of thoughts and action, and work can be carried out smoothly. Planning reduce overlapping and wasteful activity. By a organizational plan, we can decide in advance future of action, and we can maintain coordination in the activities of various departments, because by a planning process, decide in advance activities of every department, every individuals, every subordinates, every manager. So, by a proper plan, we can maintain coordination, we can integrate the activities of various departments, and by a proper plan, everyone know very well their work, their thoughts and their action in advance, so work can be carried out smoothly in overall organization. एक प्लानिंग पहले से ये डिसाइड करती है कि कौन से डिपार्टमेंट को कौन सा वर्क करना है। डिपार्टमेंट ये पहले से प्लानिंग के थ्रू डिसाइड कर लेता है कि कौन सा फंक्शन, कौन सी एक्टिविटीज़ कब फुलफ़िल करना है, किस तरह फुलफ़िल करना है। जब ये सारी बातें पहले से डिसाइडेड हैं तो सभी की एक्टिविटीज़ में कोऑर्डिनेशन मीन्स मिलजुल कर के काम करने की एक फीलिंग्स एस्टेब्लिश होती है। सभी की एक्टिविटी में इंटीग्रेशन, आपस में जुड़ करके काम करते हैं, एक्टिविटीज़ को मिक्स करके काम करते हैं। और प्लानिंग के थ्रू पहले से सबको क्लियर है, सबको पहले से क्लियर होता है कि क्या एक्शन प्लान है, क्या एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, तो ओवरऑल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जो वर्क है वो स्मूथली ऑपरेट होता है। प्लानिंग प्रमोट्स इनोवेटिव आइडियाज। फोर्थ पॉइंट, प्लानिंग रिक्वायर थिंकिंग and it is an intellectual process. So there is a great scope of finding better ideas, better method and procedure to perform a particular job. Planning process forces manager to think differently and assume the future condition, so it make the manager innovative and creative. Planning promotes creativity. Planning promotes innovative ideas because planning required higher thinking, higher intelligence. So manager think many way for achievement of organization goal. Manager decide many ideas, decide many imaginations for achievement of organizational goal. For a fulfilling a particular job, manager also think so. For a planning, higher thinking required, new ideas, imagination established by planning. In all this process, manager achieved creativity and also achieved innovative ideas for completion of particular task, completion of particular objectives. एक प्लानिंग मैनेजर को इंटेलिजेंट हायर थिंकिंग पर्सन में कन्वर्ट करती है। प्लानिंग के थ्रू पर्टिकुलर टास्क को अचीव करने के लिए बहुत सारे आइडियाज़ माइंड में आते हैं। मैनेजर फ्यूचर के लिए एजम्पशंस डिसाइड करता है, प्रेडिक्शन डिसाइड करता है, और इन सब में मैनेजर की क्रिएटिविटी, उसका इनोवेटिव पावर इंक्रीज होता है। प्लानिंग फैसिलिटेट डिसीजन मेकिंग। प्लानिंग हेल्प्स द मैनेजर टू टेक वेरियस डिसीजन। As in planning, goals are set in advance and prediction are made for future. This prediction and goals help the manager to take fast decision. Planning help in decision making because by planning we decide many way for achievement of organizational goal. And by the planning process we evaluate the alternatives and select the best alternatives for achievement of organizational goal. After the selection of best alternative, we can achieve our target easily, smoothly, and we can take fast decision with the help of planning process. प्लानिंग के थ्रू हम बहुत सारे अल्टरनेटिव डिसाइड करते हैं। उन बहुत से अल्टरनेटिव में बेस्ट अल्टरनेटिव हमारे टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए कौन सा है, इस बात का आंसर भी हमको प्लानिंग देती है, और प्लानिंग ही हमको बेस्ट अल्टरनेटिव को सिलेक्ट करने में, डिसीजन लेने में भी हेल्प करती है। सो प्लानिंग facilitate decision making process. Last point of the importance is planning establishes a standard for controlling. Controlling means comparison between planned and actual performance, actual output, and if there is variation between both them, find out the reason for such deviation and taking measure to match the actual output with planned output. But in the case there is no planned output, then controlling manager will have no base for compare whether the actual output is adequate or not. Planning establishes standard for controlling. Controlling is the last function of management. In controlling, we compare standard performance with actual performance, and standard performance decide in planning, and after the planning we fulfill the controlling process, because in controlling process we compare our standard performance with actual performance, and if any variation find out, then a step to be taken for remove the variation in future. But all this process of controlling fulfill when we prepare plans. If no plans, then no controlling. So we can say that process of controlling depend on planning. So when we prepare plan, then we fulfill the process of controlling. So controlling function fully depend on planning process or planning function. So we can say that we can establish a standard for controlling process. मीन्स कंट्रोलिंग की प्रोसेस तभी फुलफिल होती है जब हम प्लानिंग करते हैं. सो कंट्रोलिंग के लिए प्लानिंग का होना कंपलसरी है. Now, our next topic is limitation of planning, demerits of planning, drawbacks of planning. Limitation. First limitation, planning leads to rigidity. Means once plans are made to decide the future course of action, the manager may not be in position to change them. Following pre-decided plan when circumstances are changed may not bring positive result for organization. This kind of rigidity in planning may create difficulty. Planning leads to rigidity. Planning leads to rigidity means by the process of planning we decide in advance future of course of action, or we decide in advance future activity, and we know very well future is uncertain, situation is and circumstances change in future. So plans cannot be changed according to changing of situation, according to change of business environment. So planning leads to rigidity because they cannot change, they cannot modify according to change of business environment, according to change of situation, according to change of circumstances. So we can say that planning is a rigid process, or planning leads to rigidity. हम प्रेजेंट में फ्यूचर के लिए सारे अपनी एक्टिविटीज़ को डिसाइड कर लेते हैं. एडवांस में सबकी एक्टिविटीज़, सबके फंक्शंस पहले से डिसाइडेड हैं. और अगर फ्यूचर में कोई अनसर्टेनिटी, फ्यूचर में सर्कमस्टेंस अगर चेंज होते हैं, बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट चेंज होता है, तो उस चेंज के अकॉर्डिंग हम अपने प्लान में चेंज नहीं कर पाते. इफ़ वी चेंज अवर प्लान देन वी कैन नॉट अचीव अ टारगेट. लेकिन अगर हमने फ्यूचर के चेंज होने के साथ साथ अपना प्लान अगर चेंज किया तो हो सकता है कि हम अपने टारगेट को भी अचीव ना कर पाए. सो प्लान फ्यूचर के लिए एडवांस में प्रिपेयर होने वाली एक्टिविटी है. सो इट इज़ कॉल्ड रिजिड एक्टिविटी और रिजिड प्रोसेस और प्लान्स लीड्स टू रिजिडिटी. Planning may not work in dynamic environment. Means business environment is very dynamic, as there are continuously change taking place in the economic, political and legal environment. It becomes very difficult to forecast this future changes. Plans may fail if the change are very frequently. Planning may not work in dynamic environment. We know very well business environment is a dynamic process. Means change frequently business environment, change in economic environment, change in political environment, change in legal environment very frequently. When this change arises, it is very difficult to forecast this future changes. So, if we change arise, if business environment change, if economic environment change, political environment change, we cannot adjust our plan according to this. And in this case, plan may fail. The change are very frequently in the environment, so our plan may be fail in future. हम प्लान हमेशा फ्यूचर के लिए बनाते हैं और बिजनेस इन्वायरमेंट में चेंजेस फ्यूचर में फ्रिक्वेंटली होते हैं, और जब चेंजेस होते हैं तो उस कंडीशन में हम पहले से उन होने वाले चेंजेस का प्लानिंग के थ्रू कोई भी फोरकास्टिंग नहीं कर पाते हैं, और जब चेंज आते हैं तो प्लानिंग को हम उसके अकॉर्डिंग एडजस्ट भी नहीं कर पाते हैं। इस केस में हमारा प्रिपेयर किया हुआ प्लान जो प्रेजेंट में हमने प्रिपेयर किया था, फ्यूचर में जा कर के वो फेल हो जाता है, बिकॉज बिजनेस इन्वायरमेंट चेंज वेरी फ्रिक्वेंटली, वेरी स्पीडली। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, इट रिड्यूसेस क्रिएटिविटी. With the planning, the manager of the organization start working rigidly and they become the blind followers of the plan only. The manager do not take any initiative to make changes in the plan according to changes prevailing in the business environment. They stop giving suggestions and new ideas to bring improvement in working because the guidelines for working are given in planning only. Planning reduces creativity because in planning process we decide our future course of action in advance, and all the managers and all the employees work according to plan, so they are all bind with plan, and they cannot provide, they cannot give any suggestions, they cannot think about achievement of goal in better way, because they are bind with plan, and plan prepared by top level. So top level decide in advance each and every level activities, each and every course of action, and all the managers and all the employees and subordinates work according to plan prepared by top level. So in this case, creativity of the managers are reduced. प्लानिंग फ्यूचर के लिए जितनी भी एक्टिविटीज़ हमको करना है वो प्लानिंग के थ्रू पहले से डिसाइड हो जाती है, और प्लान्स जो है टॉप लेवल के लोग प्रिपेयर करते हैं। प्लान के अकॉर्डिंग ही सभी मैनेजर को वर्क करना होता है। फिर मैनेजर पर्टिकुलर टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए उसके पास अगर माइंड में कोई बेस्ट वे भी है तो उस बेस्ट वे का सजेशन भी उससे नहीं लिया जाता है, वो उसी प्लान के अकॉर्डिंग वर्क करने लगता है जो उसको टॉप लेवल ने प्रिपेयर करके दिया है। उसमें कोई मॉडिफिकेशन, कोई चेंज नहीं कर सकता है, वो अपनी कोई भी थिंकिंग अप्लाई नहीं कर सकता है, कोई भी सजेशन प्रोवाइड नहीं कर सकता है। इन दिस केस क्रिएटिविटी ऑफ द मैनेजर रिड्यूस्ड। उस केस में मैनेजर की क्रिएटिविटी रिड्यूस होती है। फोर्थ पॉइंट, planning involves huge cost. Planning process involves lot of cost, because if it is an intellectual process and companies need to hire the professional expert to carry on this process, along with the salary of this expert, the company has to spend lot of time and money to collect accurate facts and figure. So it is a cost consuming process. If the benefit of planning are not more than its cost, then it should not be carried on. Planning involves huge cost. For preparation of planning, company appoint a professional expert and provide to him or her higher salary, higher remuneration. And also preparation of plan, figure and fact required, and for collection of figure and fact also huge cost involved. For collection of data, collection of figure, collection of fact, all in this situation, planning is a cost consuming process. Planning is an expensive process because for a planning, money, time and energy, all three items required. In this case, we can say that planning is an expensive device, planning is an expensive process, और प्लानिंग इन्वॉल्व्स ह्यूज कॉस्ट. प्लानिंग एक एक्सपेंसिव प्रोसेस है बिकॉज प्लानिंग के लिए इंटेलिजेंट पर्सन की, प्रोफेशनल एक्सपर्ट को हायर करने की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है और प्रोफेशनल एक्सपर्ट जो हैं वो उनको हायर सैलरी प्रोवाइड करना होती है, जो कि कंपनी पर एक एक्स्ट्रा बर्डन, एक्स्ट्रा एक्सपेंडिचर होता है. साथ ही साथ प्लानिंग को प्रिपेयर करने के लिए फिगर्स और फैक्ट कलेक्ट करना होते हैं. फिगर्स और फैक्ट को कलेक्ट करने में टाइम, एनर्जी और मनी, ये 3 आइटम्स स्पेंड होते हैं. इन दिस